Introducing the science of trading excellence. Trade with no fear of the markets. Win every single time. We are not your ordinary traders. We are professionals. We are money makers. Do you want to join us? Head over to our YouTube channel, subscribe and turn on the notification. Join our Telegram group and be a part of our community. We are KDMFX. Join us. Never lose again.
I think I should give you guys a brief explanation on this, very brief one. If you are using the KDMFX indicators, you see the exponential 40. Yeah, this one, the white one on the indicator window. Yes, the white one. I think you should just be buying when it touches a buy point. Forget about the other indicators. These, they indicate the movement of the market, like the way it's moving exactly, just that way. Green, when green touches red, is going to be an exit. So we've been talking about that. We've been talking about that most of the times. So you zoom out to the last level, then you zoom in 1, 2, at least 2, like 2. So at least you can have entries like from this point, where you can see entries from this point. And when you see this touch going to the other side, like I've always been telling you that when it's when it's at the other side, this other side, it's a potential buy. You can ride with it, and when it touches the other side, that's a sell. You see, it's even showing from the sell point. That's the sell point right there. When it just enters the resistance zone, you can take yourself from there. Don't worry, we're already in profits right now, so just forget. So here's a brief explanation. You see, when it's this side, it's a sell. So even now, it's going to spike. It's going to continue spiking because it hasn't touched the buy point yet. So you can only scalp at this point where you enter your trades. You only take maybe from green to red. So I'm going to show you something. Here's this simple setup where it doesn't like show off too much. So moving average, we just did some other things. It's almost the same thing. We just changed the value period to 2. Then the rest is just the same. Previous indicator data. Previous indicator data, but it's 8 period 8 now. Then we put the Bollinger Bands. Those are the values. Then here is just one and the same thing. The indicator window is just one and the same thing. Nothing has changed on them. One and the same thing. So you see how it is. Simple. So zoom level 1, 2. Yeah, just right there. At least it can tell you where the market is. If it crosses the other side, just know another spike is coming your way. Like here, you see, it's going to spike. There, it's a trend. Just look at it from higher time frames, at least. It's going to show you something. Higher time frames, at least, are going to show you something. So entries are on green, exit are on red. Entries green, exit red. But if it's a trend from the top, you can actually hold. You have to look for double bottom. This is a double top right here. So you even know what a double top does. You see a double top, it's a downtrend, like so. Look for double tops. Something like that. This is a spike trend going down. Double top, yeah. Even here, price reversal. Anyways, that's just the way it is. KDMFX signing out right now. I believe I said this. If you look at it from here, your entry is green, you hold up to red. At red, you exit. And spike, like I mentioned, it's still a spike trade. Because if we zoom out, the third one, 1, 2. You see, it's still a downtrend, unless this one touches a buy, unless white touches a buy, it curves, it starts to go up the opposite direction, then yeah, it's a trend you can actually hold on. So this one is still a downtrend, so it's going to push price down. Should be a previous resistance point. Yeah, the area of resistance was just right there with the previous point. How can we do this? Okay, we'll just put a line. See? Yeah, it's resistance point just right there. So double top right there, pushed price down. Anyways, you know how it is. I'm tired right now, guys. I'm exhausted. Good night. All you have to do is just listen. Even though I'm exhausted right now, I don't even know I'm not taking trades, but yeah, you can see. Like I said, you just have to wait. You have to be patient. If you want to catch spikes right now, you can catch spikes right now until it changes direction, until you see the crossing on the other side of the moving average, and you'll be safe to take a buy. But for now, it's spiking, guys.